Good morning, everybody. Happy NFP Friday. How's everybody doing? It's Friday. Woo! Well, we'll see what's going on here. Do. I already started with the do-to-dos, right? Pretty wild yesterday. I mean, I got out at the high of the day for ES. It's kind of sick, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Today's a new day and looks like we're back up like above yesterday's high. We ticked above that. Really interesting there. Vote what your bias is. Like, this is mad satisfying. Let me try to see if I could. It's satisfying. Today we're above yesterday's high. This was my only trade yesterday. And then we dropped a bit, but the thing is, I had an alert like at new low of day. We never broke that until later, like at the close or after the close, which is interesting. So today we're already back up, right? What are you guys voting for your bias? Fact of the matter is, yeah, this was actually some sell side here on NEQ. I had marked that yesterday. So in the 4 hour of this. You can look in the 15-minute. Or like a low with liquidity below. Now during NFP, you know, it doesn't look like this is a manipulation leg from NFP, the NFP candle. Continue up higher. I would need to see more data. We can reach up higher into this daily FAG area. So I'm pretty neutral today. Or we can reject here after previous day highs taken. I need to see some downward action after this. Typically, NFP is not really a trendy day, you know? So we'll see how it goes. See, 50% bullish, 32% bearish, 17% neutral. Thank you, Fanny, for the comment. Fanny said sick execution yesterday, Tanya. Thank you. Thanks. It was good. Now we get to do it all over again today. Yesterday also, the beginning was pretty slow morning. We then just did a random giveaway, so that was cool. Bum, 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 bum. Who's awake? I'm wide awake. 3 minutes until the open. Most people voted bullish. You guys are mostly always bullish. Kind of funny. Okay. Meow, meow, meow. BRB. The chair will take over. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. I'm sorry. What I miss? I missed the open. But not much happened. It's the 15-minute. Let's go to that 4-hour. Previous day high. Da, da, da. So what do you guys think? You guys were bullish. That's what the thing said. Let's see here. Yes, I love my nails. Look at them. They're so pretty. Pink. Cherry blossoms. ES on the left and Q on the right. Yeah, you guys were saying how yesterday, let's see, let me make this, since you guys want to see this, I suppose. Nah, I don't like that. Alright. Well. You need to know what time frame I'm on. It's on here, the bottom. What is this even? I don't care about latest updates. Or do you want it like this? Like, that's kind of smaller than to fit all that time frame up there. And where'd the time go? Where'd the time go? It's ugly. To fit all that makes it look ugly on my screen, like smaller. All right. Cool. We're above previous day high on ES, and Q's just below it. So ES is actually a bit stronger. I'm like honestly leaning back in my chair because there's not really much here right now for me. Let's see. Do we have 10 a.m. news today? Yellow folder? Who cares about yellow folder? Unless it's like that pretend yellow folder. Factory orders? Yeah, never heard of that shit. What factory? What's next week like? Monday? That's nice. Monday with 10 a.m. news, yeah. 10 a.m. roll red folder. FOMC on Wednesday. Okay. Thursday, unemployment claims. How long have you been trading, Tanya? 5 years. Honestly, with NFP, a lot of times I like to look for like some sort of reversal at 10 a.m. We'll see. I had a good day yesterday, good day the day before. So, capital preservation Friday, it's NFP. 8:30, like, it's not like this wicked this at 8:30 and looks like this set right after 8:30. So, need some more confirmation for downside for me to do anything like that. Like 4 hours bullish still, you know. I feel like it's bullish consolidating. We'll see how this 4 hour closes at 10 a.m. Close below yesterday's high. Like we're likely going to consolidate. Croissant. croissant. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, you know, no direction so far since the open. We retested previous day high in ES and that daily buy side from April 2nd for NQ. My buy side target from yesterday, which we already hit. Got tickets to the gun show. My glasses match my shirt. My shirt matched my glasses. Oh, you guys are funny. I didn't know you could show those guns while streaming. You got permits for those guns. Brandon, thanks for the donation. We're at $5. Shout out to Brandon. I could be wrong, but maybe a safe buy on NASDAQ would be 2150, 20,150, and look to hold for the bull run. Interesting. A safe buy would be up here. Oh. Good luck. I mean, I would need to see it hold above on the 4-hour. That's what I'm looking at. Needs to like hold over 20,125 on the 4-hour. Otherwise, you know, come back inside, take the sell side again. We were looking at like, well, this was pretty choppy here. And we finally took the sell side there. Could be the same type of vibe, you know? First 15-minute candle today is created and back and forth wicks, pretty much where it opened, doji type candle. And then the second one, we're starting to make another low session for ES. A 5-minute low. Yes, we're up 0.96% and Q 0.97, so same amount. Interesting heat map here. Apple is down 4.5%. Apple had earnings yesterday. Everything else is pretty much green. Amazon's a little red. It's gonna be May. It is May. It is May. May the force be with you. Not yet. It's May 2nd. The daily looks so funny. It's like, how many updates, how many green days in a row did we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 green days in a row. Okay. up close. Wow. I haven't had that in a long time. Can't remember the last time be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. This one. Since last year in May. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 green days in a row there. Also at the beginning of May. It's gonna be May. We saw it previous day high. Not really nothing on the 5-minute indicating shift here on NASDAQ. It's definitely stronger. ES maybe will have a 5-minute FEG here. Definitely, certainly is having a 5-minute inversion. I personally would want to see like a closure below this. Oh, nice. What's this? That's a pretty big, rapid move there. $55 points on NASDAQ there. Yes, definitely looking weaker there, right? Already hit new low of the session. NASDAQ, not yet. That's some random news again. Let's see. That just felt very quick. No, okay. All right. Potential like 950 macro trade, right? Let's see. I'll wait until this candle closes. Here on NQ, it's definitely wonky. Look at that. See if this closes below this. On NQ doesn't look like it is. Because I'm looking at it for a 5-minute change of state delivery. This is the previous day high. It's the series of up close candles that took it out. So I'd like a close below that for confirmation for lower. NQ is definitely not doing that, right? So we came back all the way back up close to its 9:30 open. We didn't even close below this on ES. So he just wicked into this 5-minute fair value gap and discount, actually, you know? So I don't really consider this yet. I don't want to take the risk to short this when this could be a potential still another leg up higher if it came back wicked into FEG and discount. Didn't really have any shift. The only thing we have is maybe a 5-minute FEG there on ES, but look at NQ being really strong. Back up again to its 9:30 open. Let's see if it rejects this or if it continues higher. Definitely a lot of back and forth. If you just look at the RTH hours, right? It's literally barcode for NASDAQ. ES is definitely weaker, but all in all, small range, I think, right? 100-point range on NASDAQ. Yeah, I don't like this. I think people that are trying to like short too early could get hurt. That's just my 2 cents. Because we could go back, reach it back up into here. So if I were long, I'd long NASDAQ. Because it is a lot stronger. IM's the weakest. Oh, interesting. So ES tapped up into that 5-minute FEG, little wick, rejection. NASDAQ in the middle of the range. Where is London low? This is like 8:30. I don't see anything to do right now for me. NQ is still in a 100-point range, but NQ is in a 100-point range. I mean, like 3 minutes or 5 minutes, you know. So, ES is a bit weaker. Okay, like don't see any confirmation for me to take any downside. We came down into here with this. As much as like it would be cool to be bearish, I don't want to be too early because we still have NASDAQ could creep up higher here and mess up everybody who's holding shorts. You're trying to short too early. See NASDAQ a little better. Yeah, NASDAQ wicks down into this 15-minute. And the discount. Wicks down at 50%. But it's not like it had like this amazing 1-minute shift where, yeah, maybe someone could want to long this and put a stop here. I could see that. It's holding this daily buy side. It's a pretty slow market though. I'll deep read it to see if it continues breaking highs. It's 10 a.m. now. Let's see that 4-hour close below. So I don't really like the longs either. I don't like it. Bum, bum, bum. Put an alert if ES like comes back above it. That 5-minute. And let's watch NASDAQ to see if it continues to break highs. Like low resistance liquidity run. Held this 15-minute FEG. Had this 1-minute shift. Held this little BPR area. 1-minute BPR. Now let's see if it takes out this high with a displacement as well. Their ES is 2 minutes left in that. It's probably going to invert it. We'll see. We're flying up. Brandon's trying to give you signals. Okay, Brandon. That's a 2R from here to there. And it looks pretty bullish. It looks quite good. What would that look like? It would be like 1.4. Yeah. I'm in that trade right now. Since I did miss this one. I'm taking like half my usual size though. I have 1 mini on here. And if you're just joining in and you're kind of new here, it's like this is a live account that I'm taking, my own personal account, where I take larger sizing than what I used to on prop accounts. You can come back down and get into here. But I mean, it kind of looked good, this displacement. I missed this buy, so I just went to the 30-second, bought this, and I'm like, all right, where does 3 PD arrays kind of fail? 1, 2, 3. I put it here. 67 actually is fine. Even this. Where's the... Yeah, that's fine. There's an inversion here too. Yeah, so I'd put it right down here. This is, yeah, a good round level here. Daily fair value gap, 20,200. I think we can get there, especially if I feel as though, like I said, some people are shorting too early. So if I had a decent buy, like I shouldn't be holding in like a lot of drawdown, right? Which I am not. It's been pretty break even. It's been kind of accumulating. Yes, looking like she's looking decent. She's catching up. She's about to invert her 5-minute. Let's see from here to here. I could potentially go for more, but I'm just gonna go take for that easy low-hanging fruit there. At like 1.4R or something. 1.5R. Like, yeah, so far since from when I entered, I've not been in any kind of drawdown. We're hitting new hive day now. It's pretty good. Let's have some displacements to the upside would be good. I did enter on the 30-second. So I'll continue monitoring on the 30-second. 10-11. Yeah, we should just shoot up. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna stop up a bit. See, well, this is now displaced above. 1, 2, 3. I don't want it to come back down into here, honestly. It's in the 1 minute. I'm gonna trail my stop more aggressively. We just hit the new hive day. One, two. Yeah, I don't really want us to take this, although it is a liquidity level, but like I think I want to stay in the low resistance liquidity run, so I'll put my stop up here now. This low. It doesn't make sense for me to continue holding otherwise if we took that high. I'm counting just PD arrays, right? So FEG, FEG, swing low. Also, this is like a mitigation block here on the left, where the swing low is. Anyway, I was in profit, back to break even, back in profit again. Let's see if we like kind of unravel to the upside. Yes, it's good. It inverted its 5 minute. Pretty good. Gotta stretch. Okay. New hive day here. Would be nice to have a closure and not consolidate. Be nice to have some more upside fall through there. I have a BPR here too, so that's 1, 2, 3. Can't move my stop here now. To 16. I think I will. So really, I've really trimmed my stop a lot. So my risks are really small now. I'll BPR here now. Swing low. And this FEG. This swing low kind of took some liquidity. So let's see us run up fast here now. I'd like that to happen. La 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 la. There it is. All right, I think now that's another displacement most likely. I could likely put stop to break even here soon. Another displacement FEG. ES hitting its pre-market high, a pre-market swing high. Anyway, that's gonna close above there. I'm gonna put my stop to break even now. All right, so risk-free trade now. Pretty happy, especially, you know, where I bought, like, it seemed like it was buying premium, but look, we never retraced here again. I said I probably missed this, and I did. So I got in around here. It was never in really any drawdown. Trailed correctly, and then now it's just it's a risk-free trade. One, two, yeah. I'm good with putting my stop there. ES is picking up too. Nice. A 15-minute nice closure above. I mean, hopefully we just continue following this 30-second and unravel. Either way. Risk-free trade now. I was in profit pretty much the minimal to low, no drawdown, basically, on that trade. So big retracement. Let's see what happens. Oops. Well, I just got stopped out. Break even, basically. All right. On to the next. Let's see that ES did not reach that new high of the day. Pre-market high. Okay, on to the next trade. Let's go on to this larger one. I know that we have a 15-minute here. Oh, okay. I was thinking that it was making a 15-minute FEG, but it was not. What about the 5? Yeah. Point is now I gotta take a little chill pill. I'm not gonna take the same trade. That didn't work out too. In a low resistance run there. So it's a bit of a harder environment, like we were talking about. The shorts being premature. We did take out new high, which was nice. But didn't get to my first target here, really. So it could be it just seems like a harder condition. But I'm happy with just taking the stop and profit there. There was a risk-free trade at that point. I mean, stop and break even. 1 point profit. So I made $20. Whatever. How long was that trade? Was I in that trade? Really not a long time. Oh, actually 12 minutes. All right. Yeah. And it was really close to delivering. So I'm happy that I put my stop break even. All right. Now what? I don't know. It seems like a consolidation. I'm not going to flip short. I'm not going to try longs again, really. Let's see. Now kind of just looking at the bigger time frame again. Right, kind of wacky a little bit, right? With 4-hour failing to close above there, but also 15-minute did not turn bullet bearish. So, tried longs. Since 15-minute retraced into a bullish fair value gap, had that 1-minute shift. I was monitoring this, and that was good. And then it made another break. I was longing in a premium, so I'm happy that I did, monitor it well. If I had a long there, it would have been a better trade, but just want more confirmation these days. Or even here. But did not even reach this target on this daily. So, no harm, no foul. Seems like a trickier morning. Daily. On the daily, we swept that high. This buy side high. But we also took out yesterday's low. Whoa, we did? Wow. We took out yesterday's low today. And previous day high. Really? What? Oh, I guess at the Asia Open. Okay. Okay. At the Asia Open. Because yesterday was a small range. Interesting. Because yesterday closed near its lows there, right? So weird. I'm so confused right now, actually. Both of these days are wild wicks. This and there. Brandon, what's up? Brandon's like he's still long at 20,150. Chat trying to cook him. Watch this. Good luck, Brandon. I got stopped at a break even. I don't want to be part of it unless it's easy. It can totally still work out in your favor, though. Not like we shifted structure on a 1 minute or anything. It's just not so smooth. Why is chat cooking Brandon? You know how I feel sometimes, Brandon. Everyone, don't worry. Everyone's always trying to cook each other. Welcome, Laurentis, Vegas, and Geron Parmatamo to the Bagel Buddy Club. Yo. They don't want to see you win, bro. They don't want us to win. Kind of wild. Yeah, this 5 minutes kind of wild. 15-minute looked really good, and Started cooking up here again, so it's annoying that it did retrace again. Yeah. But, you know, just be retracing. Let him cook, chat. He's still long. Look, Brandon's back at break even. I got stopped at break even. I got stopped at like here. You cook into the upside. New high day. ES breaking its pre-market high there. I just know when I keep going through different time frames and a little bit the tougher market. We did an immediate rebalance here. Still bullish. Brandon is really keeps donating money. Brandon says, "Where is the chat now from when I called the buy at 20,150 price only shot down 39 points. On NQ 39 points is nothing. Put some respect on my name." That's funny. Only 39 points. It's debatable. That's debatable. How some people think that's a lot, some people don't. But in today's range, it is a lot, I think, because I don't know what's the range on NQ today. It's not that much. 155 points. But for the usual range on NQ, it is small, the grand scheme of things. Here we are, new high of day. Let's go. True. It's funny. Brandon says boom chat. Nice. Oh, I didn't see your earlier donation where you said, all love, all just my opinion at the end of the day. Love the channel and the energy you bring. Don't forget about those bank levels either. Yeah, I mean, let's see if we get to that 20,200 level. I was with you, Brandon. I was bullish too. I was with you here. Just I got shaken out here on this little down, this drop, which was a pretty big drop there. So I'm fine with getting stopped out if at the high was that, like it dropped like 60 points there in a couple minutes. I'm fine with that. Not the cleanest. I said I wanted it to unravel like basically here, right? Respect it and continue higher, but yeah, wiped me out break even here. I'm fine. I'm not like FOMO or chasing or whatever. There's so many other trades that can happen. Guys, you know how yesterday I like exited at the high of day. Then afterwards there was a short available too. So it's like, hey, you missed the long, you can get the shorts later. Or you can wait and wait for it, break another level and get more longs later. It's always another trade, always another bus. This was probably the best entry today. Bless me. Thank you. Appreciate it. Gizem says, I love you too, Brandon. The 220 Turkish lira. Cool. This is really funny today. We're getting a bunch of donations. I don't think I've ever had this many just into like spam donations. Kind of fun, kind of funny. Good morning, Tanya. First time catching stream, being a subscriber. Okay. 4-hour FEG. Sibi FEG. The 4-hour? I just marked out the daily there. Oh yeah, this is a swing. This is actually kind of decent. This is a swing high into a liquidity pool. Yeah. This is buy side liquidity. But is the delivery there the cleanest? No. It's not the cleanest. It's not the ugliest, but it's definitely taking time getting there. Right, chat, if we kind of look at today's action so far on NASDAQ on the 1 minute, a lot of range bound and a little bit of a push up, but not a fast push up, not consolidating again. I do wonder if we're going to retrace into here. We're marking out the 1050 macro. DK asks, thanks for the donation. How is Miami with Tori? It was fun. Shot a little vlog. Love posting that. It was fun. I met up with a lot of traders in Miami, actually. I went there to shoot like a video, actually, with Riz on a strategy video. So that's gonna be cool. And it's like on a whiteboard. It's gonna be it's like a long video, like an hour plus, an hour and a half probably. And then met up with Tori, Jade Cap, a bunch of other traders too. And yeah, it's always good to talk to other traders in person. Guess who I met in person? Umar Ashraf. Cool guy, super cool guy. He's got a lot of experience in the market. He lives in New York City too. Someone asked, Enes Trnalic, do you speak any Croatian? Da pričam hrvatski. Okay. Over-the-counter donation trades on the chat section. I know, dude. It's kind of funny. Yeah, guys, keep arguing with each other. But if you new rule, if you have any objections, you must donate at least 5 USD. Brandon's up again, dude. Let's go, Brandon. That's like a joke in itself, too. Get the reference. Four hours kind of interesting, yeah. They're fighting with money, yeah, right? Gabby said this lady is hungry for money. Dude, if you think like $50 or so is gonna make a difference to my bottom line, come on. I wouldn't be live streaming for free on YouTube. Plano, that's funny. Cool. Ines says he's Bosnian. Cool. I pronounce Croatian very good. Cool. I want to go to Croatia this summer. I haven't been in like 4 years. I have to go visit my grandma. Honestly, I've never really taken more of a vacation than like 4 days in the past 4 years anyway. 5 years. Yeah. Been busy learning on my craft. What's up, Brandon? I'm being generous, waiting for you all to get in before I fly the price, says Brandon. All aboard the NQ at 20,150. Next stop, 20,300. All right, cool. Brandon's holding price for us, you guys. See, this is the 1 minute FEG right here. He's holding price. This is probably on the cleaner on the 2 minute. The thing I don't love about this move lower for me to want a long here is that this didn't really take out liquidity. If this had also taken out like this low into here, maybe rebalanced it, then I would join on this leg up. But possible that we retrace down to here, which is why I wouldn't trust this low as my stop. But good luck, Brandon, dude. I'm cheering for you. Let's go, Brandon. Paul Briggs says, keep dreaming. TGIF reversal inbound. You know, you guys, I typically look for reversals at like 10 a.m. on NFP, and well, that was actually a reversal to the upside. Yeah, so TGIF might be viable because we've had like so many up days, and we did sweep that buy side on April 2nd. But really, I would want us to then show a lot more confirmation for that downside, and even if that means, waiting for another 100 points to the downside first, back market structure shift back below that daily buy side, April 2nd would where I'd want it to happen. I wouldn't be fading too prematurely. Brandon's up, you guys. Brandon, let's go. Don't fade Brandon. What's ES looking like? She's looking cute. Guys, look at my nails. They're so pretty. I can't. They're so pretty. Ugh. Being a girl is expensive too, and takes a lot of time. I Thankfully, these nails took a lot less. It was like an hour and 10 minutes. That's on the shorter side. It could be an hour and 30, sometimes 2 hours for getting a pedicure too. But it's worth it because then I look down at my nails and I'm like, oh, so pretty. So cute. Right, makes me happy. Come on, Brandon, we're waiting. Guys, blow up on the screen. We gotta get the magic paintbrush out for Brandon here. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Got you, Brandon. I got you. Zoo! We gotta get there. Gotta get there. Boom, doom, doom. Gotta get there. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. Hope I don't jinx you, Brandon. Oh no. We'll see. It's still consolidating. It's just so annoying. Those are wondering like what. I took one trade today, guys. I tried to buy here in the 30-second, and it was looking really good, and then I got stopped out break even here. Back down. And since then, a lot of back and forth action. I'm sorry, Brandon, I might have jinxed you. You can hit refund on those donations. Dispute them. Well, you're not dead. You're still good. I mean, if you held down to here, I don't know where your SL is. See? Someone said, Gizm said, sorry, Brandon, I hope you paid the trader. We'll find out. We'll find out. You never know, you guys. Don't assume where his stop loss is. Or where he took profit. Maybe he took profit here at New High Day and put the stop loss. I don't know. Break even. Who knows? You don't know. When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. But this whole time we've been consolidating. I said I wouldn't join here personally because this little move down didn't really take any liquidity, nor did it retrace to any imbalance here. Because we have a 3-minute FEG there, decent in a discount. Kind of like an open pool of liquidity here. $10.43. I mean, I'm waiting to see if the 1050 macro provides anything. So we took out the new high of day, 4-hour, kind of wonky. We'll see. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, Miami was fun. I went to a Heat game, Miami Heat. They were awful, bro. But it's fine. I didn't pay for the tickets, okay? But I was gonna go on a boat with other people, but someone had bought the tickets and last minute, and I was like, well, yeah, okay, we're gonna go to the Miami Heat game. They lost by 37 points, like absolutely blowout, bro. Oh, but it's Brandon donated another $10. No disputes. I will die in this chat today if need be. That is hilarious. Well, Brandon, you are definitely the star of the show today. Brandon has donated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times so far today, chat. And we are having conversations via chat donations, which is, quite hilarious to me today. Hey, listen, I'm rooting for Brandon. He's doing fun. Price is just waiting for the 1050 macro, Brandon. So, we might manipulate down again into that little liquidity pool. or something might happen. We'll find out. But I got stopped. Break even. I didn't want to hold through if it retraced anymore. I'm kind of fine with that. I'm at peace with that today. And had a good week too. Not to say I won't find something after a 1050 macro, but this is freaking hilarious to me. All right. Well, we're still holding that, we're still holding up here above previous day high on the NASDAQ, on ES above previous day high. That's why I would not be trying shorts so prematurely. But I will say that, the longs have not been easy either. Clearly from Brandon's been in this long for about an hour now, probably. He bought it 10. Yeah. Around, let's say he bought here. He's been in the trade for about 30 minutes or so. Kind of shows it's not like a low resistance, not an easy salad day, not high probability low resistance liquidity run day for price is taking its time today. Just take your time, honey. Where was I? I was in Naples, Florida, and I was at the Starbucks drive-thru, and I was greeted with a howdy. I was so taken aback. I don't think I've ever been greeted with a howdy in my life. And I was kind of confused. I'm like, wait, yeah, I guess Florida is the South. But Naples, all right. I thought the South was Jacksonville, Florida. You got them gators everywhere. I didn't see one. If you watch my vlog, I didn't get to see a gator nowhere. Got the southern accent now. Sweet like molasses. Brandon will not lose, yo. Who's gunning for Brandon here? Let's put a poll. Who wants Brandon to win? All right, let's go. Polls out in the chat. It's not about, dude, it's not not about whether you think it'll happen. Are you rooting for him? What's so sweet about molasses? Someone asked. More of that southern accent, please. Gators don't bite, said Sally said gators don't bite? What? I've heard that gators it tastes. Some people said it tastes like chicken. Yeah, but it has a texture of fish. That's kind of wild. You guys, I know I say I don't cook and I don't clean. I make money on the screen, but today I will be cooking. I'll be cooking shrimp marinara over linguine. First time I'll be cooking in months. Probably like half a year. I don't remember last time I cooked. What month is it now? Yeah, definitely. Because now I might have a little bit more time on my hands. I hired a personal assistant, a local one also. Her first day was like Wednesday. Helped me out. Just have a lot of things to do all the time. And now she's coming over again today from 12 to 5. And yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. I mean, I need more time on my hands to be using it for things that'll be more impactful. I'm going to be looking to make some more content. Also, I'm going to start working on a big side project. So yeah, that's exciting. New era. Tanya be rapping. If you had one shot, one opportunity to get everything you ever wanted, would you capture it or just let it slip? Are we gonna go into it? His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. He looks nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd grows so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking now. Everybody's joking now. Clock's run out. Time's up. Over. Blow. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes reality. We're back to reality now. We gotta stop. Bro's not Eminem. Yeah, I'm not Eminem. I'm Eminem's stepdaughter. I'm ICT stepdaughter too. Will the real stepfather please stand up? Yo, Brandon's stuck in break-even this trade for quite a while. Bro. We're rooting for you, Brandon. Maybe the 1050 macro will deliver something, but we've been look at this back and forth. Brother, please. Tanya Trades and Rap should be channel name. We'll also do Tanya Golfs, which reminds me, now I'm gonna have time to go on to my golf lessons again. It's bad when I bought like a 10-pack of golf lessons. I don't even know how many I'm through, maybe 6. The golf coach already texted me once a few months ago, and I did make another lesson. And then when I was in Florida again, though, she texted me. It's like, hey, how's your golf game coming along? And dude, I haven't been golfing in a while. And I also forgot to text her back. Maybe I'll text her back now. The piano has been taking a back burner. Just been traveling a lot, but now I'm not traveling anywhere for the next month, you guys. I'm tired. Went to California and I went to Florida like the same week. Tired. They're all early flights too. Oof. We're retracing pretty deeply now. No. We're rooting for you, Brandon. Okay, so great. Most of the chat is rooting for you, Brandon. 79% rooting for you. 78%. That's great. Sheesh. Now we're back to the break even there, Brandon. Look at that 1 minute. That's a nasty wick. Are we gonna deliver now, you guys? That's funny. It's only 22 points, but compared to that, like where price has been like, it's been pretty nasty there. I gotta say, today, Brandon is the star of the show. Gosh, you guys, 1050 macro started. What's gonna happen? The thing that you have to be careful of, though, is like make sure you're not like forming your whole bias just around the fact that it's a macro. You should already have a bias, right? That's where a lot of times I'll end up making a mistake there. Or other people will also. But like sometimes it's like, let's say I come in and I'm like, yeah, I think it might be seek and destroy. It might be a really hard day. And then just 1050 macro shows me some like FEG, and I could easily get sometimes enticed into just taking that play. Ooh la la, look at that wick. Maybe now we'll start distributing to the upside. I'm hoping. I'm rooting for you, Brandon. We're all rooting for you. He's still holding. Hodl. Hodl. Hold the line. Hold the line. Hold the line. In a way, we're all Brandon today. 1050 macro. Hold the line. Diamond hands. Diamond hands. You know what's crazy is, this was my OG, like, where I trailed my stop to. But the thing is, then, we kept distributing higher, so I did move my stop up to break even there, because we made because I did enter on the 32nd. Had I entered here on that 1 minute, maybe I'd be still in this trade with you, Brandon. But based on my experience, a lot of times, these kinds of trades, they do come out and stop me out. At break even if I'm holding. Well, it depends. If I entered here and this is about halfway to target, I'd probably still be holding that, and I'd be in it for 52 minutes and up like halfway through. They have worked out, and it certainly does not look bearish. Okay, so I would say more people are in trouble are the ones that were trying to short here against this, short against this, and they got blown out. Some people entered mitigation block here, mitigating their positions, but it's not like we blew out that buy side liquidity, which is wild. Today, really, really small range day for NASDAQ for New York, 162 points only. Right, if we go to the daily ATR, but like that being said, NFP did take out a lot of points, right? This was NFP. So that's why it's sometimes a lot harder, and there's not really much of a trend for NFP. But let's take a look at the ATR, average true range of the NASDAQ. For the last 5 days, it's been 547 points. Okay. And today we moved about 442 points, and we have about, did we really pause like 10 points before that buy side target? Yeah, NASDAQ be doing that. That sucks. Stopped like 18 points before that hourly, but Brandon wants 2,300, 20,300. I wonder what you see there. This? I just basically, this is a daily FEG. That's what I like. Doesn't look like the market's reversing. So people who are shorting, they're in some pain. I would have liked for more downside in the future. I would have liked that, yesterday wicked this high, and then that NFP delivered us lower, and today closed a down close candle. Certainly does not look like that's happening at the moment, right? So would have to wait for more structure to form, essentially. So Brandon's still in it, dude. I'm hoping Brandon gets his money. We're certainly looking bullish. We're not looking bearish. But it's certainly not clean delivery. 11 a.m. Do you know where your children are? Let's go, Brandon. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. Well, let's see. This is during the 1050 macro. We definitely inverted this. We swept something during the 1050 macro. Wasn't much, but it was a gnarly wick. He said he's still in it to win it. Hodl. Price movement is crappy today. Just like yesterday, too. Yesterday morning wasn't too good either. We made it through, but bleh. It was disgusting, brother. Brother, please. And what's up with ES? ES definitely yucky also. That 4 hour, remember it did not close above previous day high, which made me like not super bullish, but not, and then it didn't confirm bearishness. So then potential more bullishness did take out that 4 hour wick handle high again, but it's can't really hold above it. This is like for ES, for NQ, definitely stronger in that regard. It is above the previous 4 hour high there, right? Brandon, my guy, Brandon's in profit. But the thing is, will we get to at least this buy side, dude? I don't know. We'll see if we hold this. Just, yeah, this price action's been barcoding, you guys. It looked promising from here when we really did just really nice little hold up there. Quick push up, and it looked like unraveling, and then Metcha garbage pullback there. This stopped me at break even. If you're this was my trade today, right? Just a simple break even trade for me. Did you guys take any trades today? Let me know in the chat. I'll ask the question in the chat. Let's see. Okay, polls up. Brandon gave another donation. The market makers don't like me speaking so loudly like this. That's why price on 1 minute chart has been in holding pattern ever since my call for buys at 20,150. Oh, well, call me dangerous. Ooh. Welcome to my world, dude. Whenever, if I'm a little too confident on a trade, that'll happen too. You see, I got stopped break even. Or, market will always humble you. The market makers are watching our stream. Come on. But yeah, I'm gonna get back into golf, get back into piano, get back into sax. Also working on some side projects for trading and for you guys and stuff like that. And yeah, I mean, I'm happy I have an assistant now. I found a good one. Chill. Literally have all these like little things that I always have to do. A million things, so it's gonna be good. I don't have to waste my time on tiny things. Happy. But yeah, this is like blah, 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 blah day. Blah, 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 yucky garbage day. Let's like bully NQ into working for Brandon, hopefully. Well, you see the 1050 macro? I mean, did we really sweep any liquidity? Not really, unless you're taking this like really short-term liquidity from here. I mean, who was really trailing their stop to here though? Because this is not like, this was the low before the high. So it's really ugly. The wick has been holding here though, this 1 minute FEG. We'll see if this ends up working out for you, Brandon. The wick. I mean, I'm just worried about that. Yeah, this FEG is kind of in a premium from this wick low. And we could potentially come back again into CE of this wick. Just this is the way that price has been acting. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting that, we now cleanly deliver to the upside. This was a nice wick, but see on the 30-second. Decent. Come on, let's get to at least 20,200. At the very least, I hope that we kept people out of shorts today. I was even saying, for instance, like from here, like I have a feeling that people are prematurely shorting, they could get hurt. And then this was when we started doing this. Maybe I should have longed here, but even so, if I had longed there, I probably would have trailed my stop in profit just because of the nature of how long I was in the trade for. I was in it for like 10 minutes or 14, 12 minutes already. And typically the easy salad trades, they take like 10 to 15 minutes to deliver. Yeah, this was a 2R from here anyway. Yeah, I like the... this is just not the greatest delivery. I'm okay with missing this. So let's see, what did the poll say? Let's see. What did the poll say? Where's the poll at? So 38% said yes, and I'm green. They did take a trade and they're green. 32% said yes, and I'm red. We feel for you. And then 29% said no trade. Okay. I'm a fourth option. I'm yes, and I'm break even. I guess you could say I'm slightly green. I probably made like $5 after commissions. Let's see. Yeah. $20.64 there. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Let me see. 1.25 times 20. Yeah, it's $25 on that. And then after commissions is $20. You have the lowest commission, so $20.64. Okay. Which is obviously break even. I count that for break even. I even count like $100 break even. It's a fucking trashy ass day. NASDAQ, you're a hoe. You're a trashy hoe. LS406 says she made $27 in 36 days at least. Oh my god, I can't even talk. I made $27.36. At least it's green. Dude, yeah. You made more than me. I made $20.64. Tanya Jr. says, Brandon wants his donations back. Brandon's up money right now. He can dispute it. Yeah, he said he's not disputing it. I don't care what. Come on, dudes. Like, you guys should know. Chat donations don't really make a difference, but it's if someone does want to see their message read, then that's how I'll be able to see it. But in terms of my like bottom line, obviously it doesn't make it much of any difference, really. I mean, you guys witnessed where I've made. I mean, yesterday I made $1,000, right? in one session. That was pretty good. You know, this week we started on my live account, my personal live account. I will still be trading prop firms. They're copy traded, and they're not copy traded 1-to-1, right? So the copy trader I use, Replicanta, you could have your master account, your follower account, your leader and your follower account. So on the leader, I put you could put, for example, someone could put when they buy one net NQ on that leader account, they can make it copy trade to 10, 20 follower accounts to buy 2 micros to every 1 mini or 3 micros on a ratio. So if my leader account if someone's leader account is buying 1 ES and they want, every time they buy 1 ES on their leader, they want to buy, let's say the leader account is their live account and they want to buy 5 micro ES on their prop firm accounts for every 1, then they bought 2 ES minis on their live, that will copy trade to 10 micros on the follower accounts. That's a pretty easy way to just the ratios. You can copy trade even just, like I said, minis to micros, which is cool. So obviously I always say don't copy my trades and don't copy my risk. Everyone's risk is super personal. I could be willing to risk more and I have a higher risk appetite than others, especially if you think about it, I've been doing it live in front of a lot of people. I've been saying for a while I've been wanting to size up. I feel totally comfortable with taking we'll be sizing up more in the future, but for now, I'm totally comfortable with taking $1,000 to $1,500 loss on a trade, putting that much risk. It's not even a loss, it's an expense, right? It's a business expense. All this talking later, it's 11:12, and we still have not moved, Brandon. I'm sorry, Brandon. You're up 17 points. Price did not move for nobody. DR Barber. Tanya trades. Go to the 15-second chart and draw the unicorn entry model. No, bro. I'm not doing that. That's some bullshit. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that. Sorry. Dude, that's exactly how you end up, taking over trading. If I have 4-hour buy side target here, 15-minute POI, I'm not doing 15 seconds. Sorry, I did 30-second here. Only because I missed a 1-minute entry and I was just trying to find a close proximity entry, just an entry close to this. I still took the same risk as if I took this one. It was not on a 30-second structure too much, so I'm not doing 15 second. That's no, not doing that now. It's not. There's a time and place for everything, Professor Oak. That is not the time nor place. The time to do the 15 second is when you're all right, market's moving super fast. I probably won't get a retracement here. And I want to be part of this low resistance liquidity run. Does this look like a low resistance liquidity run to you, bro? No. Respect for Brandon. Yeah, pour one out. I mean, he's doing good. Yeah, respect for Brandon. He's holding. TJF and PM session says Suhai Hakim. Good luck, bro. Listen, to everybody talking about TGIF, that's probably a nice valid idea if we had a down move for NFP. Right? What if we respected this hourly market structure break? That would have been better. Right? At midnight, we retraced all the way up into here, and then NFP broke higher. At least I'd want a 15-minute structure shift break. To me, it seems like those that are shorting are going to be in some pain. I think we could totally get it back up here. I don't know if it's going to be a clean move. Maybe after we hit this level, then we'll have a market structure break. Kind of like yesterday, right? When we hit my level, then we did have a little bit But a short move. I wasn't there for it, but I did see people catch them short. I would need I need to shift. If we're hitting a daily level, I would need a shift on the 5. Here we are. Are we gonna moon for Brandon? For Brandon. Respect for Brandon, bro. Let's see. We're finally gonna get there. Gotta get there. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Gotta get there. Boom, boom, boom. This is a nice bull flag. Brandon donated. Here we go. $20. Whoa, he's getting richer. The donations are increasing. Let's go. Let's hit that buy side at least. That 4 hour, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Gotta get there. Boom, boom, boom. It's interesting how much stronger NQ is than ES too. Look, NQ new high of day. ES not even close, really. I mean, I guess it is close. But it's only 4 points. Yes, it's a little bit bigger, but still, NQ is much larger there. Let's see this. For Brandon, let's get there now. It's after 11. I swear, deliveries have been happening after 11 recently, even yesterday, right? Even yesterday. What time did I enter my trade yesterday? Like 10:57 or something. Karen said, don't sing, you'll get a copyright. Appreciate you thinking I sing that well to be getting a copyright on that. He just said he's gotta he's gonna donate for the singing. That's funny. Yeah, you guys, donate, use code Tanya so I could buy myself a Lambo. Use code Tanya for best deals. Actually, let's just see this rip now. There's been so much consolidation. Let's see it rip for Brandon. We had that yucky candle there. Displacement there. We did respect this pretty decently. Ugh. Respected this pretty decently. And then what? Now we're ripping higher. Let's get it. He said he wants 20,300, but hey, we'll get the easy bearing fruit, the minimum here, the first buy side. At the very least, we helped everybody stay out of shorts. Was not a clean delivery for the longs, but we helped people stay out of shorts. I hope so. Boom, boom, boom. Most people are rooting for Brandon in the chat, too. Even my chair is rooting for Brandon. Come on, don't do this to us now. It's retracing again. This is really the market of retracements. Tanya's jinxing Brandon. Dude, I jinx myself all the time, too. Like, whenever I want to hold the money gun, get that money gun, I'm like, last target will get the money gun. And then it's like, bleh, pukes out on me. This is a very aggravating trade for the longs, too. Guess I'm putting RIP Brandon, but dude, he's up still. He's in profit, so. But see, that holds a high needs to hold said cozy. I agree. That's why I have it highlighted. I mean, you would hope that this is where people step in here. All the people that have been still trying to short here, you would think they're getting stopped and they're switching or flipping, or I don't know. We'll see. Digging deep. See, the 2-minute BC is here. It's kind of cleaner. Hodor. That's a reference to God. I haven't watched that in forever. Game of Thrones, yeah. No. Come on, Wicked and go back up, dude. This is a ugly trash ass delivery day. I'm not gonna lie, it's an ugly day. Makes sense. I mean, we hit my buy side target yesterday. So I'm kind of happy. I did make money yesterday. Today is break even. Brandon's still up. We didn't even trace back to 1050s. 2050s are here. I would definitely put, if I was holding still this, I'd definitely put my stop at break even there. This is 20,150, and this is a low that rebalanced that. Maybe there's like one tick below, but yeah, so I'd definitely put my stop at like 150 in profit and break even also. But I already got stopped out break even earlier, and Brandon's been holding this whole time, you guys. He's simply built different. Yeah, I've said waste of time day. It's never a waste of time if you're getting that screen time in. Whenever you show up to the charts, you get that screen time in. No matter what kind of day, what kind of price action you're building experience. So it's never a waste of time. Oh, that's unfortunate. This 15. Yeah, again, another wick. The wicks be wicking in this market, dude. Love you too, Brandon. Here's Brandon. Brandon said, yeah. This is the funniest day ever. I've never this is so funny to me. Never had this many chat donations. Who knew? You guys really missed me. Before this, I haven't been on stream all of last week. Or for like a week. I was on last week on like Wednesday, and then I took my trip, and then I was back again on Wednesday. Oh no, we're back to 20,150. We stopped right before it. NQ has been teasing and teasing. Yeah, if I was, like I said, I would have gotten stopped at break even hit on that pullback. Price has been just really ugly. Maybe I jinxed Brandon. I don't know. But it's been wonky ever since, like all day. So look at this RTH. Right here. RTH regular trading hours showing what we've done today since the 9 a.m. open, 9:30 a.m. open. Yeah, it's been a 173 point range, very small for 2 hours of price action in the NASDAQ. And a lot of barcode, then a break above, did tiny little retrace and continued its break. And then just a lot of consolidation. And then a grind up, tried to live up higher again, and we freaking could not. There's no juice. Where's the juice? Yao says, if you move to the 15-minute time frame, you could have anticipated the short. Okay, bro. Literally no. Like, come on, dude. Why? Just because it took previous high here? Oh yeah, and people that were shorting here, they got freaking killed there. But when the sell side is taken out, it retreats to that daily. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe this is a lot of trendline liquidity built up. Maybe it does end up coming into this liquidity pool in the 3. I wouldn't be just straight up buying in there. I'd, look at the reaction. Also, if it's after 11:30, I'm not really going to take a trade until afternoon. And today's, I don't think today is really like a day I'll be too keen on trading the afternoon. I have like a whole list of criteria. I mean, if this is a liquidity pool that has not been taken yet, I would see if we retrace here and then maybe another 5-minute shift. But it's unlikely I take a trade. Had a great week, and It's not like the morning's crappy. Maybe the afternoon will be better. But even yesterday, right? Morning was crappy. We did catch some longs, which was cool. Afternoon was pretty crappy until that huge drop starting at 350, I think. Yeah. Starting at the 350 macro, right? The market on close. Okay, so that's my ideas for the rest of just looking forward to next week and the afternoon. I'm obviously going to see how Friday closes. It would be kind of insane if we do end up closing red today. Probably unlikely, right? I am looking for maybe on the daily we start forming a swing high. I mean, ideally we do go into this on the daily. The fact that we took out yesterday's high and this wasn't the high, my ideal would have been actually that yesterday formed that swing high and today NFP delivered lower. Now today would have been a cleaner day. But instead we took out yesterday's low during Asia. Then we took out the high during what was it, during NFP, was it? Or no, it was after NFP. It's like right at the open, right? When did we take out yesterday's high? Oh, a pre-market. Okay. A pre-market. We failed to shift lower. We did have a little push higher again. So basically what I'm talking about right now is if we're going to go for this, I personally would not want us to break this low, right? So I would want us to retrace into this 3-minute, hold up, maybe consolidate more, whatever price wants to do. Maybe it'll make an S&T. That would be kind of blah still. And then go up higher. Then I would look for, basically this is what I would look for if I were to trade the afternoon, is like some kind of 5-minute and then retrace, right? Or if we turn bearish, I really would need personally a lot of comfort. I would need this low to get taken for bearishness. New low of day, because that's like 15-minute structure shift. That's where the 15-minute swing low is. Because if we just retrace to here, we're still holding above that daily buy side, etc., etc. Let's see. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything from the chat. Love you and love Brandon too. Thanks, Gizem. Gizem also nice supporter in the chat today. Supporter and Brandon and of this channel. We appreciate the support on this channel. We're leveling up on this channel. It's pretty cool. Pretty insane how now, I'm a feature. I have my own segment on NinjaTrader live stream, which is cool. Mondays. That's where I am on Mondays, by the way. Every Monday, I'm there from 9 to 11. That's where I'm live trading on NinjaTrader's YouTube. And that's pretty cool. Yes, I get paid for it. It's pretty cool too that I've been using their trading platform since I started trading futures, and now I'm work with them. So cool. How else are we leveling up? We're gonna be posting more content too. We're also leveling up. We're sizing up. You guys have been seeing me ask other veteran traders about sizing up in the market. You've seen me in my little interviews asking a lot because of myself. I'm generally interested for myself too. But yeah, it looks like we have been retracing here. So it looks like it's not that delicious price action today. I think these are the two scenarios, right? I think also I wouldn't discount the possibility of a lot of consolidation happening here. After we reach here, there could be more consolidation, kind of like yesterday. I think that there was a good amount of consolidation there. Yeah, you see, it could dig a third time. Yeah, but I wouldn't get into shorts unless it potentially broke this on the 15-minute. So yeah, I'm excited for the future of this channel too. Pretty crazy. how life can, you can level up and in a year, in 6 months. People, what is it? People underestimate and overestimate a certain amount. They overestimate how much can be done in 1 year, and they underestimate how much can be done in 5 years, something like that, right? Yeah. 5 years ago when I started trading, I never would have imagined that now I'd be taking I've had trades 33,000 is my largest profit trade. Crazy. But on the regular, I'm risking 1,500 a trade on my personal. On my options accounts though, I do risk more. I'll do 2 to 3. And that's just going to continue leveling up more and more. As well as, copy trading and prop accounts and stuff. You guys were really lucky. You guys are really lucky that we have prop firms nowadays. It's such a low barrier to entry. I started trading when it was, I was trading stocks and options, and you needed $25,000 in your personal account to have a margin account. Otherwise, you'd be flagged as a day trader, and you couldn't take more than 3 day trades in a 5-day period, or else you'd be marked as a day trader, and then they'd literally freeze your account, which is so stupid. Those regulations are so dumb because no one's stopping you from blowing 25,000 or 24,000 at a casino, or the government's not stopping you from doing that. The government's not stopping you from blowing $20,000 in scratch tickets. Oh, but you have less than $25,000 in a brokerage account and you want to trade equities. Nah, bro, you're not. Nah, you can't. It's too dangerous for you. It's so stupid. But that's a good thing about futures. I'm so happy I found out about futures and learned futures in 2022, 2 years into my journey, is that you can actually have a small account on a futures account. It's not like you can have unlimited margin, and you don't need the 25,000 rule. I retract when I said unlimited margin. That can get taken out of context weirdly, but you can take as many trades as you want within having a small account, less than 25,000. So that is a little dangerous because you can overtrade, sure, but hey, that's great that the government's not regulating that. Also, positives of having your own personal account is better tax benefits. Futures are actually taxed 60-40, 60% long-term gains and 40% short-term gains, versus on other trading, like trading options or equities, it's all short-term gains. So you're gonna so it comes out to saving 15% on taxes, honestly. And then that's what the math came out to when I did it once. And then versus when you're taxed by a prop firm, you're taxed as a contractor, so that's income tax. So that's, based on your income bracket. But that's more. But with that, you could actually decide when you get paid out. So I have a friend, Jake, he didn't even take a payout all of last year. He's just been building his live accounts, but that's because he doesn't need to be taking that. He's comfortable, but he's just been deferring taking taxes on it all of last year, which is funny to me. Anyway, this is my drawing just in case this is the only way I would go bearish. Do not mistake it with this is what I think will happen. I don't really know what's going to happen. Either one can happen. All I know is that we've been kind of consolidating here. Let me check my messages from Castillo to see if anybody asked any more questions. Cool. All right. Let me make sure I'm not missing any fan fundings too. Okay, cool. How's Brandon doing? You all right, dude? I guess you're all right still holding, says Brandon. He said, I only love Tanya Gizem. I guess you're all right still holding for 20,300. Good luck, dude. I'm rooting for you. Tanya, what did you do before trading? I started trading in 2020, so I was a college student before, but I was also doing a lot of odd jobs during trading. I was doing like, well, I have a degree in biomedical engineering, which is hilarious. And I even got paid. I was in a lot of research labs. I was in the hospital doing clinical research also. I was getting paid in a research lab also. I was doing surgeries on rats. The carotid artery of a rat is very small. Damn, that was a hard job. So nothing can get much more stressful than that, honestly. You have a rat on the table and you're cutting into its throat, and you need to keep it alive for the experiment. Sorry. Just having some memories there. Crazy. E. Margot too says she's a civil engineer. Biomedical engineering is hard. Yeah. Took a lot of math, you guys. I placed out of Calc 1 and 2 because I took BC Calc in high school. I got a 5, so I placed out of Calc 1 and 2. I went straight into Calc 3, multivariable calculus. And then I took differential equations, linear algebra, and then all the engineering classes that require that. So like dynamic systems and equations. Took a lot of chemical engineering classes, thermodynamics, fluids, transport of fluids, fluid dynamics, mechanics, and I took mechanical engineering classes. Ugh, I hated those. I hated that. I know I could not be a civil engineer, by the way. When I was in Science Olympiad in high school, yeah, I'm clearly a nerd, you guys, but when I was in Science Olympiad, I got a gold medal in disease detectives, which is funny because I was like at epidemiology. Got first place in New York City for that event. But bridge building was the other event. And I was horrible at that. Horrible. How to make like bridges out of basswood. Horrible. I was awful at that. So I was like, yeah, I'm not doing civil engineering. I suck at this. I suck at building bridges out of wood. And then you had to hold like this bucket of sand, and then it would calculate the efficiency of your bridge. Yeah, mine would break quite quickly. I tried gluing the trusses. I tried putting that wood in water to bend it to make an arch. Like arches are good too, but I sucked at that, dude. Sucked at it. Hey, Tanya, can you please make a tutorial account on which prop firm accounts to buy and how to link multiple accounts in NinjaTrader? I'm from India. No, there is to tell. Okay. Yeah, that's like a really highly requested video. It's funny that I did start that at one point and I said I was going to do it and like I kind of just stopped making it. I'll do it. I just don't like making tutorial videos. But now that I have my assistant, like she'll make me, or like when she's here, then I'll do it. You know, if someone else is working, because, if you're working by yourself, I get it. I get why office work is way more efficient. Because if you're around other people, you're more likely to be doing work too. Let's see if Brandon's going to get it. Let's go, Brandon. Vitali Patsula says, you give off very masculine energy. Okay. Maybe on my stream, because trading maybe is masculine. You gotta be strong. Look at my nails. So pretty. How can I be more feminine on stream, you guys? I don't know. What can I do? My nails are pink. My case is pink. My Stanley Cup is rose gold. I'll do my makeup more. Yo, Edge Trades is here. That's so funny. He said, make a sandwich. Edge, I'm going to be cooking today. Shrimp marinara and linguine. My background's pink. Word. Oh, it's pink today. I thought it was purple. Cool. Hi, Tanya. Pošćan, Žuran, hello Tanya, you from Croatia? I'm from New York, but my parents are Croatian. I speak it. You should do a cooking video. Every side hobby, I don't want to monetize every side hobby I have. I'm sorry. I start golfing and people are like, make a golfing YouTube. Nah, bro, nah. There's a lot that goes into it too. You gotta film, you gotta edit, you gotta like think about structure, thumbnails, and also that's just not gonna do so well too. And also I'd rather, again, it's about putting the energy into things that are gonna make more of an impact on people. I think it's gonna be strategy videos, and other psychology videos. People will ask for that too. Like, 'cause, yeah. That's funny. Hey, Edge, how are you doing? Is your makeup pink? I'm not wearing makeup today. Yeah, so honestly, we've gone nowhere, Brandon. I hope that, you're probably fine. You're probably either break even or up. You're probably still holding. We've gone nowhere. I got stopped out break even a long time ago. I entered at 10:07, got stopped out, break even 10:21. So that was like a 14-minute trade. Totally fine with that happening because we really did not do much. I can see a lot of people getting chopped on trying to short it. So I'm happy at least to not have a short bias there. We were waiting for this closure. The 5 never happened, which is hilarious. Which is great though. That showed us unwillingness to go lower, right? On the 15, that was a dip into we have to always look at these higher time frames. Maybe a 1-minute retracement is not a 1-minute structure shift. Maybe it's just a retracement on the 15, which this was, right? And best trade of today, if we're just journaling, would have been to enter here. Would have been to enter on the pullback of this after the 15-minute retracement into that FEG. We did have this structure shift on the 1-minute, and we did even close above this high. And we retraced down into discount of this leg. If we're going to measure out this leg, there was a FEG in discount of this leg below 50%. That was really the sniper entry. And it worked out to new high of day. Didn't work out to the next target. But let's say if someone this is just for journaling purposes. I was just waiting for more confirmation and I got it. I didn't enter here. I should have maybe. I don't know. I wanted a little bit more of a retracement maybe into here. But then I entered there and then I got stopped out break even. Totally fine. But from here to here, from that sniper entry, that best trade of the day, that would have been a 2R to new high of day. So that pre-market high. And that would have been, how long would that trade have taken? Let's see. You can always just take the ruler by doing shift and click, and then it'll tell you 13 minutes. 13-minute trade. That's probably the trade of the day. And there's only one. Like typically there's like a few, Yeah, this is where I joined in. And we were looking pretty good. And I put my stop break even, and I don't regret anything. I think I'm pretty happy with my performance. I just wanted more confirmation, especially ES was looking kind of wonky. I think pretty similar to yesterday as well. But yesterday worked out quite decently. I think I longed ES. Pretty similar yesterday. We had an SMT of YM though. NQ didn't really retrace at all. And that's what happened. And I ended up entering the equivalent of this pullback on ES. And then we got top ticked. Ooh, a donation. Is it Brandon? Brandon has some final words for us. He said, if everybody entered, Brandon says, if everybody entered at 20,150 when I called, we would all be up. Market makers are just mad because I decided to be so public. Sorry, Tanya, LOL, but I enjoyed you. No harm, no foul. But honestly, I don't think our orders would have moved the market, especially everybody's sim orders would not have moved the market. And likely, even if they were live orders, NASDAQ is just so liquid that's why I'm like fine with live trading the NASDAQ and ES. And I wouldn't be like live trading a penny stocks would not be viable. That would be actually could get someone in trouble because of the low liquidity. Or like how, remember you guys the November like meme coin run up? There were some kids like live trading on TikTok, like crypto coins, meme coins. That was no good. You know, that is not good. That they were making markets and everything disgusting. But anyway, we were making, you know, GG's to people that kept trying to short today. Honestly, those are the people that are actually trapped for sure. I mean, they keep trapping the shorts. We didn't make a new high of the day there, but Brandon's in profit. Good luck, Brandon, and good luck everyone else in the rest of today. I talked about, you know, looking at the structure, what I want to see next. Next week's a new week, and I'll see you back on this channel on Tuesday, but also I will be live streaming on NinjaTrader, as always, Monday, 9 a.m. So I hope everyone had a good day. It's pretty uneventful NFP New York AM session. But I'm happy with my performance, and I hope everyone else is doing okay. Don't be a degenerate, and there's always another day. So I'll see you next time. Have a great weekend, everyone. Love you. Ciao.